What's up YouTube, this is JB Panther back with a video, and today's video is actually going to be another discussion type video. I want to talk to you guys about this because it's been on my mind at least for a couple weeks, and it's kind of like, even when I was working yesterday, I was kind of having it in my thoughts and stuff like that, but I want to make a video about it. And this is pretty much the topic of the video. Do you think that anime can finally shine during pretty much when American entertainment is shut down? Do you think anime can, at least Japanese animation, can it shine in a crisis in the time that we live in? And we're about to get into it, and I'm gonna have to give you my thoughts, and you guys can let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. I mean, you could agree, you could disagree with me, but I just kind of want to just put my thoughts out there in the world. So we're about to get into it right now. In my personal opinion, this is how I truly feel. I feel like the way everything's happening around the world, the crisis and stuff like that, I do feel like this is the best time for Shonen Jump and Shueisha in Japan to outshine American entertainment because everything's shut down. You know, the only thing that isn't shut down is Fox News, MSNBC, CNN, and all this other bullshit. All they're gonna do is keep on freaking you out and gonna keep on telling you that the world is about to end and stuff like that. Where at least you go on YouTube and stuff like that. You know, you watch me. You know, at least you're entertained, you're kind of have your mind off of, what's happening around the world, I'm here to pretty much entertain you. And it's not that new entertainment, so that's why a lot of YouTube channels and podcasters and stuff like that, and even video games and stuff like that are doing really well. And the thing I just want to say, especially when everyone's locked down in the house, stuff like that, and I feel like right now, this is the perfect time for Japan and Shonen Jump to outshine American entertainment. This is my personal opinion. Because think about it. There's no Sony, there's no Disney, there's no Warner Brothers, there's no Universal, there's no Lionsgate. There's nothing new on television. And I feel like right now, even Funimation, they said a lot of their stuff is going to be delayed because of the beer bug. And, but they did say in their tweet, whatever. Again, you guys can look all this stuff, whatever. They said that the subtitles will still be available, which means that even though they can't do the dub because legally they can't do. I mean, they could probably do it if they send it. They record at home and stuff like that, but I'm not sure if every single voice actor has their own equipment and stuff like that, and sound, audio, and all that. But Japan, they have let you know, pretty much they're letting you know that Japan, we're dropping My Hero Academia. And this is the perfect time for My Hero Academia to shine because think about it, Marvel's shut, DC's shut, well, Star Wars already ended. All the big comic book properties, they're pretty much, it's a bad year for comic books in general, and it's a bad year for American comic books. And it's a bad year for American comic book movies in general. You had movies like Birds of Prey, which was shitty. Bloodshot, I enjoyed it, but because of the CB, it just got hurt. Black Widow comes out, that's delayed. Wonder Woman, that's delayed. Falcon Winter Soldier, WandaVision, that's been delayed too. Eternals, that's been delayed. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of this shit is delayed. So 2020 isn't a good year for American comic books, but what's a good year, in my perspective, I think is for Japanese animation to outshine American entertainment. And I finally want my anime to finally get the clout and the recognition that it deserves. Because you guys know, anime gets shit on all the time, man. It's like, they always, Americans and people in general, they always nitpick at it and stuff like that. But when you watch a lot of these Marvel movies and DC live action movies, they steal a lot of shit that's from Japan. You know what I mean? Like Shonen Jump and stuff like that. Like Thanos, Avengers Endgame, pretty much Thanos was a Dragon Ball Z and Fairy Tail villain. I mean, they used Dragon Ball Z time travel. They did a Fourth Great Ninja War. I mean, the main villain, he was going to blow up the universe and create a new universe, just like Xerath, Acnologia, and every other DBZ villain. He was kind of like your watch from from Bleach. So again, in my personal opinion, this is the perfect time for anime in Japan to outshine. And I feel like they know. I feel like they're kind of thinking like me. And thing is, Japan, what I've been told is that, or at least read about, is that they're pretty conservative. You know what I mean? They're not going to let no freaking virus stop them from getting this money. And I know they postponed the Olympics, whatever, but they're saying, like, listen, we're going to have this. We're going to have it next year. So they're still about that money. And I feel like they know this is the perfect time for them to do it. And I think what animation is a little different in Japan, where I think you could still work at home and send it to the studio, whatever it is, and still upload it to the television and upload it live later on. Also, even Viz Media, they said they're still gonna put out chapters. I mean, I have the Shonen Jump app, man. It's only like $2. I'm really, it's very affordable. It's like I don't complain about it at all. All thousands of freaking chapters in my freaking app. So they said They said that we're still gonna drop chapters. You know what I mean? Like they're still dropping it. It's just this is the perfect time for them to do it because everyone's stuck at home. And I do think this is the perfect time for Japanese animation to outshine American entertainment. And also, it will kind of be like, listen, when all this stuff was happening, the only thing that kind of entertained you was anime. You know what I mean? This is the perfect time for it to strike and finally get its clout and recognition because everyone's stuck at home. I mean, God of War, God of Towers coming out, High School of the God of High School. I mean, you still have other animes coming out, and I feel like so many people are nitpicky about anime and all the way it looks and stuff like that. And now you guys don't have anything new. There's no new content coming out anytime soon besides anime. That's it. Like, there's no new content. No, like, Netflix is gonna probably. There's so many people on Netflix that's probably gonna shut down. So again, like, you have video games. There's only so much they can do. You have Pornhub. So many people are gonna, you have so many chicks, fingering themselves, and you have dudes jerking off and stuff like that, beating their meat. Eventually, they can get tired of that real soon. So you need something new that can keep people interested and something fresh. But at least like right now with anime manga, they still dropping Black Clover episodes, Black Clover chapters. My Hero Academia is going to be fire because I'm actually going to cover this upcoming episode that comes out when it drops. Because it drops, I think, March 28th, whatever. And I think it's probably going to get trended on Twitter and social media, stuff like that. Especially they have nothing else to talk about, nothing else to do. We get to see Hawks, we get to see Endeavor, we get to see the top 10 Japanese superhero rankings and find out who's number one. Obviously, if you read the manga, you know who's number one. But there's only like 2 more episodes left, and I think it can do it. I think it depends how quarantine all this lasts for. Let's say it lasts for 3 or 4 months, and let's say people get out of it. I do think a lot more people are going to get a lot more into anime and geek culture a lot faster than it was before, and I do think anime in Japan and stuff like that will finally get the recognition and clout that they deserve. And I do think anime will be a lot bigger than it is before because they underestimate it. But the problem is this is the only thing that's out that's new, entertainment wise. You feel me? Because everything's shut down in American entertainment. So again, that's just my thoughts. I feel like when it happens, it will outshine American entertainment for a good amount of couple of months if it happens. And even if, like, let's say things come back, right? Let's say Wonder Woman comes, let's say all this ends around like July, right? You're gonna have like 2 or 3 months where people are too scared to go to anywhere publicly, like movie theaters, anywhere, restaurants. People are gonna be too scared and nervous to, psychologically wise, too scared to go back to normal. So I feel like, in my personal opinion, this is the perfect time for Shonen Jump and Shueisha to outshine all these motherfuckers in America, and especially in American entertainment. So that's really it. And DC and Marvel, they kind of fucked them. Really, they're not. Black Widow, we don't know anything about Black Widow's happening. Wonder Woman, we know she's coming out in August, and Black Widow's probably not gonna get freaking put until like November because they still got the Eternals and stuff like that. That's probably gonna be put back next year. So. And the Falcon Winter Soldier and WandaVision and stuff like that. So again, a lot of these stuff got to get wrapped up in production. They got to go film and stuff like that. So again, let me know in the comment section below. Do you think anime can finally outshine American entertainment during a crisis like this? Do you think it will not have it? Do you think it'll just have its own niche audience? Let me know in the comment section below because, My Hero Academia right now is the most popular anime manga out right now. And My Hero Academia manga sells better than all the American comic books. But the American comic books, you guys have these big blockbuster movies, and a lot of them don't the general public who watch those movies do not go and buy the comic books like that. Even if you have like 10% of the general public who watch the movies bought the comic books, the American comic book industry will be a lot better than what it is, or at least can take the hit. Take a financial hit like this. So let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace and have a great day and take care.